Today is Sunday, and it's raining. The rain is soft and slow like a lullaby. The sound of water tapping the windows makes everything feel peaceful. I open my eyes and stay still in bed. No alarm clock today, no rush, no stress, only the quiet rhythm of the rain. The sky is gray, light comes through the window, but it's soft and gentle. There's no sun, but there's a kind of calm that fills the room. I stretch under the blanket. My toes are warm. I breathe in slowly. The air smells fresh. My cat is curled up at the foot of the bed. She's asleep, with one paw over her face. I smile. She doesn't care about the rain, she just enjoys the warmth. After a few minutes, I sit up. My room is quiet, the house is still. I put on my slippers and walk softly to the kitchen. The floor is cold, so I move quickly. I boil water and make green tea. I add lemon and honey, not too much, just enough. Steam rises from the mug and warms my face. The smell is comforting, a little sweet, a little fresh. I hold the mug in both hands. I take one slow sip. It's perfect. With the tea in my hands, I walk to the big window in the living room. Outside, the street is wet. Cars pass slowly, their tires splashing through puddles. People walk under umbrellas, red, blue, black. A child in a yellow raincoat jumps in the puddles with joy. His mother laughs and pulls him forward. The trees look beautiful in the rain. Their leaves are darker now, shiny and full of drops. Some branches bend under the weight of water. Raindrops fall from the leaves like little diamonds. I sit in my favorite chair by the window. It's soft, with a blanket folded over the arm. I wrap the blanket around my shoulders. My cat follows me and jumps onto my lap. She's warm and soft and purring. We sit like that for a long time, just watching the world outside. The tea keeps me warm. The cat keeps me company. The rain keeps falling. After half an hour, I stand up. It's time for breakfast. Nothing fancy. I like to keep it simple. I toast 2 slices of bread and fry an egg. I slice an apple and a banana. I sprinkle a little cinnamon on the apple just for fun. I put everything on a plate and bring it to the table. I don't turn on the TV. I don't check my phone. I just sit and eat slowly, quietly. While I eat, I watch the rain through the kitchen window. It's still falling, still soft. The world outside is moving, but gently. After breakfast, I clean the kitchen. I wash the dishes, wipe the counters, dry the sink. I take my time. No rush today. Then I light a candle. It smells like vanilla and wood. It makes the room feel warm, even though the day is cold. I return to my chair with a second cup of tea. My cat is back on the windowsill now, watching raindrops race down the glass. I open a book I've read many times. It's a quiet story, not exciting, but beautiful. The kind of story that moves slowly, like this day. I read a few chapters. The house stays quiet. Only the rain speaks. At some point, I stop reading and just stare outside again. The clouds are still thick, but there's a bit more light now. The sky is not dark, just soft gray. I think about how the world slows down in the rain. Later, I do some writing. I take my notebook and write whatever comes to mind. It is raining. I feel calm. The tea is warm. My cat is sleepy. I don't worry about grammar or perfect words. I just let the pen move. Writing like this is like breathing. It helps me feel present. helps me notice small things. Then I draw. I'm not a good artist, but I don't care. I sketch the tree I see outside. I draw the woman walking past with her umbrella. I draw my cat curled in a ball, peaceful and proud. By now it's almost noon. I feel ready to move a little, so I do some slow yoga. Just 15 minutes of stretching and breathing. I move slowly. I listen to my body. There is no music, only the sound of the rain. After yoga, I drink some water and open a window for fresh air. It smells amazing. The scent of rain, wet leaves, and clean earth fills the room. I boil water again. This time, I make chamomile tea. I sit with my tea and close my eyes. I don't sleep, I just rest. The clock says 12:30. The rain has slowed, but it's still there. Still steady, still kind. I go back to the kitchen and cook a small lunch. Rice and vegetables, carrot, zucchini, onion, a little olive oil, a pinch of salt, some herbs. The smell fills the room. Simple food, made slowly. I eat while sitting by the window. A couple of birds hop across the sidewalk. They shake water off their feathers and peck the ground. The world is still wet, but life goes on. And so do I. After lunch, I wash the dishes again. My hands are warm from the water. The kitchen smells clean like herbs and fresh air. I look out the window. The rain is still falling, but the drops are smaller now. They fall like whispers. My cat stretches on the floor and yawns. She walks to her water bowl, takes a few sips, then returns to her nap. She is the queen of quiet days. I walk around the apartment, not looking for anything, just walking. I notice the little things. A picture frame that's a little crooked, a book I forgot to return to the shelf, a sock under the chair. I fix the frame. I put the book away. I pick up the sock. It feels good to do small things. Then I sit at my desk. I decide to write a letter, a real letter to my cousin. I haven't written to her in a long time. I take a clean sheet of paper and start writing. Dear Sophie, today is rainy and quiet. I'm sitting by the window with a cup of tea. Everything is soft and slow, and I thought of you. I write for 15 minutes. I tell her about the cat, the tea, the books. I describe the rain, the peaceful sounds. I fold the letter carefully and place it in an envelope. Maybe I'll send it tomorrow. Or maybe I'll keep it and give it to her next time we meet. Either way, the letter makes me feel close to her. Later, I decide to organize a few things. I open a drawer full of small, forgotten objects, old receipts, keys I don't remember, a tiny notebook from years ago. I flip through the notebook. It's full of short thoughts. One says, "Even small days are important." I smile. Yes, this day is small, but it matters. I keep the notebook and close the drawer. Then I go to the living room and put on some soft instrumental music. No words, just piano and violin. It plays like a breeze in the background. I sit on the rug with my cat beside me. I pet her slowly, and she leans into my hand. She's so relaxed, like the rain outside. I start coloring a page from an old coloring book. I use pencils, blues, greens, soft browns. I don't try to stay inside the lines. I just enjoy the movement of color. I think about how much time I usually spend being busy, working, planning, worrying. But not today. Today I give myself permission to rest. It's now late afternoon. The sky is still gray, but the rain has almost stopped. The street is wet. The trees drip slowly. I decide to go for a walk, just a short one. I put on my coat, my scarf, and my boots. I grab an umbrella and step outside. The air is fresh and cool. The world smells clean. Leaves stick to the sidewalk. Water flows along the curb in little rivers. I walk slowly. A neighbor waves. I wave back. We don't speak, just smile. A blackbird sings from a tree. Its song is simple and beautiful. I walk around the block. I pass a small bakery. The door is open. I step inside. The smell of fresh bread fills the air. I buy a small loaf, warm, soft, still steaming. I carry it home in a paper bag. It feels good in my hands. Back at home, I change into dry socks. I slice the bread and toast 2 pieces. I spread a little butter. The butter melts quickly. I sit again by the window and eat. Simple food, pure comfort. The sun tries to shine through the clouds. Just a little light, just a hint. I decide to watch an old movie, a black and white film with soft music and kind faces. It fits the mood of the day. I make popcorn and curl up on the sofa. My cat joins me, as always. We sit in silence, sharing warmth and time. As evening comes, I light another candle. The soft yellow glow makes the room feel safe. I write again in my notebook. This day was slow, but it gave me peace. I list everything I did today. Drank tea, watched the rain, read, wrote a letter, took a walk, toasted bread, did nothing. And I feel proud of this list because it's real, it's human, it's mine. Later, I sit quietly again. I close my eyes and just breathe. I think about how fast life can be, how loud, how busy, how full of noise. But today was none of those things. Today was soft. Today was slow. Today was a rainy Sunday, and I loved it.